Hi everyone. I wanted to make a semi-serious video because this week something happened to me and I feel like we should talk about it. This week another YouTuber saw my video on political correctness and decided he didn't agree with my opinion. Which is fine. I certainly don't think my opinion is the be-all and end-all. I make these videos and express my opinion because I want to engage people and join conversations that I think are important. Anyway, he decided to make a video reacting to what I had to say, and then his subscribers decided to spend the following several days sending me some feedback as well in the comments of my own video. So I thought I would read some to you just to give you a feel for what I've been reading all week. How many hot dog can you suck through the gap in your teeth? You're an obese, unfunny, anti-white. Kill it with fire. She sucks, but not in the way we like it. Throw on more makeup. I'm this close to being able to fap to this. The comments stopped loading on my computer, so only on the ones that I can get to load. There have been 20 separate instances of the word rape. 6 of those are people making the joke that on average 9 out of 10 people enjoy gang rape, so very original. And this type of behavior has happened to me before on my MRA Hell video, and I chose not to say anything because I thought engaging with this behavior would be a waste of time. These people wrote these comments just like on a slow Monday afternoon to entertain themselves and so they could project their real life anger and hatred onto something else for like a brief emotional respite or something. I figured that to these type of commenters, it's just entertaining to be mean to someone. And in that respect, it's like these comments are not personal. But what bugged me about that passive response is that it took me a really long time to get to a place where I was confident enough to handle that kind of negativity being thrown at me. And I know that there are people watching my videos and reading my comments that are still working on that. It really sickens me to think of someone else reading these comments and internalizing them. And so I started to ask myself, why have we allowed this to become internet culture? Why have we allowed this global connection that could be so magnificent and life-changing and uplifting just sort of become this like petri dish of cruelty and meanness? And by doing nothing myself about the cruelty that comes to me, which I'll admit was my first instinct, what kind of message am I sending to third parties who are witnessing what's happening to me and thinking that that is an okay thing to do to someone or to be on the receiving end of? Another trend in the comments was, this is what the world is like, or this is how the world is, you need to grow up. And I think it's time for us to say screw that. Yes, bad things absolutely happen in the world, and people have their bad days. But that doesn't mean we need to yield to that. Every time we speak or do something, we have an opportunity to make a positive contribution rather than a negative one. Even when we have conversations about these dark, horrible things, which I absolutely think we should be doing, we have an opportunity to empathize, to listen and try and understand, to uplift and illuminate people who have been unfairly treated by the bleakness of humanity. What I'm trying to say now, and what I was also trying to say in the political correctness video, is that you can choose. You can choose to lean into the primordial ooze of meanness, or you can choose to do your best to try and learn and be a force for good. So I thought about this for a really long time, and I decided to try something new, and I hope you guys will join me. I'm going to call it Untroll the Internet, and here's what I'm doing. First of all, I'm going to implement some comment standards. Yes, my channel is public, but it is also mine, and I am not interested in creating a platform for people to speak hatefully and tear other people down. So starting now, I will be doing my best to delete egregiously offensive or harmful comments. As always, I want to emphasize I still warmly welcome people who disagree with me. I think that is really important. I'm going to do my best to keep up with that, but if you guys see a comment that is egregiously harmful, please let me know on here or on one of my other social platforms. Secondly, and this is the part I'm excited about, is I want to foster an environment where we uplift people who are doing positive things for this wonderful global village situation we call YouTube. I'm going to make an effort to share awesome posts and videos from creators who are doing something that in some way helps us untroll the internet, whether it's contribute something positive or teach us about something that we don't understand, anything that spreads a positive wave in their general vicinity. And I'm going to be sharing those on Twitter using the hashtag #UntrollTheInternet. I'm thinking every Thursday, like Untroll Thursdays. So if there's a YouTuber or a Viner or an Instagrammer or someone out there who you think is really wonderful and deserves to be uplifted, share them on your social platforms and use that hashtag. And just to emphasize again, because I know people are going to freak out about this, but positive contributions can disagree with other positive contributions. You can have discourse without it being a troll fest nightmare from hell. And let's use the hashtag to find new people who are untrolling the internet. I mean, I'm going to try and post a bunch of people every Thursday, but we can use it every day and use it as a resource for connecting with people who are doing exciting stuff and changing the world. That's my goal. Isn't it lofty? Thank you for sticking with me. I love you all. Bye.